Day 2 of learning game development. The goal today is to just get the player moving around. Yesterday we left off with just getting a player standing on top of the ground like this, and so now we want to bring him to life. To start off, I began by creating an action map. This is how we can set up some key bindings. Unity's input system allows you to choose different control types. Here I am using a vector 2 for movement, since we need to know what direction the player is moving after pressing the key binding. But then later on I use just simple buttons for things like jumping or dodging or attacking. After that, I had to add a couple of components to our player game object. First off, I had to attach a script, and then after that I had to attach a player input component. The way it works is your player input component allows you to basically wire up the events that happen when a user presses the keybind that we defined in the previous step to a specific function in your script, so you can execute some code the moment a player presses a button. Alright, so in this clip right here, I have just created a couple of callback functions in my script, and then I have attached that script to the player input component. So now when I go to these events, I can actually find the names of the functions that I've just written. Now the functions don't do anything as of just yet. All they really do is just log some text to the console, but that's going to be a really effective test, because I know that if I press play and then I press one of my key bindings and I see that text showing up, that means to me that everything has been wired up correctly, and then all I have to do is add in the physics logic to get this player moving. Alright, and now here I am booting up the game to just do that test really quick. I'm pressing some of the key bindings and I'm seeing the logs showing up. So this is basically like Hello World, but for action maps in Unity, I guess. So now moving on to the final part, I just need to figure out what code I need to write to actually apply some directional movement to the player. I did a little bit of research online, and then yeet, day 2 complete. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.